Assalamualaikum and good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to our online teaching sessions. From today onwards, we will going to start with unit number 2, and this is your first poem, poem number 9, The Triantiwontigongolope. This is a very funny and interesting poem, so we will start reading an explanation together. So let's start with me. The Triantiwontigongolope, the humorous poem, written by C.G. Dennis, tickles the reader's funny bones and laughter. The main character of this poem is a very funny insect with a very funny name. The poet describes its physical appearance, eating habits, and other activities. At the end of the poem, the poet surprises us by conducting that insect is imaginary and does not exist. We are willing to forgive the poet for his prank. After all, didn't he make us laugh to our heartiest content? There's a very funny insect that you don't know often spy. This is a very funny insect and you didn't have seen him. Spy means catch sight of, to see. And it isn't quite a spider and it isn't quite a fly. It is not a spider or even it is not like a fly. It is something like a beetle and a little like a bee. It is like a beetle. Beetle is an insect with wings which are hard, and it is like a fly. A fly, but nothing like a woolly grub that climbs upon a tree. Woolly grub means covered with wool, a worm like larva or an insect. So it is nothing like a woolly scrub. Its name is quite a hard one, but you will learn it soon, I hope. So try. So the poet is telling that the name is quite hard, but you will learn very soon, and I hope so that you will going to. So let's try. Triantiwontigongolope. Now, next stanza. It lives on weeds and wattle gum and has a funny face. Its appetite is hearty and its manners a disgrace. Weeds. Weeds means unwanted wild plants. It lives on unwanted plants. Wattle gum. Wattle gum means an Australian gum. It eats the gum and has a funny face. You can see in the picture the face is very funny. Its appetite is hearty. Appetite means desire for food. Okay, so its appetite is very hearty and its manners are disgrace. Disgrace means loss of respect due to one's action. When first you come upon it, it will give you quite a scare. When you first time if you will saw the Triantiwontigongolope, it scares you. But when you look for it again, you find it isn't there. Then second time when you look at him or look at it, it disappears. It will not be there. And unless you call it softly, it will stay away and mop. So when you softly call him, it will stay away and mop. Mop means feel low. It will go away from there. So try the name. Triantiwontigongolope. Now see the next stanza. It trembles if you tickle it or tread upon its toes. It is not an early riser, but it has a snubbish nose. Tremble to shake due to excitement. It trembles its head and trades its toes. It is an early riser. It gets up early and has a snubbish nose. Snubbish means somewhat short and turned up and in the end. Like a joker, the nose of the Triantiwontigongolope is snubbish. If you sneer at it or scold it, it will scuttle off in shame. When you scold at him, scuttle at him, so it will get off by the shame. It is very shameful insect, but it purrs and purrs quite proudly if you call it by its name. When sound that cat makes, meow meow, like this. Okay, so when you call him, so it feel very proud, and offer it some sandwiches of sealing wax and soap, and you have to offer him sandwiches of wax and soap. So try again the name. Triantiwontigongolope. Now the last stanza. But of course you haven't seen it, and I truthfully confess. Confess means to admit that you haven't seen it. Why? That I haven't seen it either. Or even the poet is telling that even I have not seen. I don't know its address. Even the poet don't know the address of the insect, for there isn't such an insect. Why? Because isn't such an insect, though there really might have been if the trees and grass were purple and the sky was bottle green. It's just a little joke of mine which you will forgive, I hope. Oh, try. Trianti, Triantiwonti Gongolo. So let's